Hey guys, Georgia with Laughter Hills Gaming here, and in moments like this when anxiety is so high and sirens and choppers are going, and by all means take a stand and by all means stay informed, but we also need to take care of our mental health. And that's the magic of video games to me. It is like this incredible mental health service where we can go and express our feelings in a way that is healthy and really can turn ourselves and our hearts around to be able to deal with what is going on in the world and feel better. So for me, the game that I love to play when I'm feeling anxiety or stress or really feeling anything that might be seen on the negative scale is the game Gris or Gris, however you like to pronounce it. It's an incredibly beautiful art-based, it's a platform adventure game, and it was created by Nomada Studios, a small Spanish indie team that actually started for this game. It really is like jumping into an art piece. It's the story of a beautiful, you'd almost call her like an angel waif girl who wakes up and she's lost her voice. She can't sing and she can't talk, and everything is monochromatic, and as you go through the levels you add more color, you add more joy, and you add a more complete sense of the game in her each time you go through these small incremental manageable challenges. So what it does for me is meets me at my level. You know, so often people are like, I'll play video games and it'll make you happy, and you put on the music, it's like, oh God, okay, that is happy, but I'm not, so I don't feel heard. This game meets you quietly. The soundtrack is just divine, and it is like this calming meditation that you don't even notice rising in positivity and optimism because you're going on the journey with her. So you find yourself rising and your heart developing that optimism as you go through this journey with her. I don't want to talk too much about what happens as she gets further and further into her experience, but suffice to say, you feel like you've gone with her and her friends and her little characters, that you build this, you can build bonds with like little blocks because she is. And it really creates this beautiful bond between the two of you and that community. And another thing that to me makes this game so healing is we all talk about art therapy. I am like #1 art therapy person. It's my life. But when you actually get to interact with a video game and are part of the art in the way that you feel you are with this, because you are adding the art by achieving her new sense of self. Because this game can make you identify with it in a way that very few other games I've ever experienced do. It leaves it so open to your interpretation. Does she have depression? Does she have anxiety? Is she lost? Does she feel alone? We don't know. And for so many of us, that experience is different. So this game allows you to put your challenges into the experience and allow it to show healing of your experience through her. So as you create the art and you add the color and the world forms and her sense of self forms, it's almost like you painted it for her. And I can't recommend this game enough. Even if you're somebody that likes the bigger, like more, you know, shooting down kind of games, this is a great way to just calm the system and enjoy a game for its simplicity, but its magic. And I'm not the only one that thinks so. This game won so many awards, so many animation awards, so many art awards. It even won the For a Cause award at the Game Awards last year. This is a exceptional game, and to me it is mental health in a game, both explained and also as a treatment. So I recommend you find some time for Gris in your world. It's on PS4, it's on Windows, it's on Mac OS and Mac iOS and Nintendo Switch. So it's available to you if you can find it, and I guarantee you will go on an adventure that will heal you and bring some calm to a world that we need right now. I hope you enjoy it.
Hey there, gamers. For my pick for the game that I play to make me just put a smile on my face during these troubled times, I picked the incredibly innovative quote-unquote game Dreams by Media Molecule. I say quote-unquote because Dreams isn't even necessarily a game as much as it is a game maker's toolkit. It's a way for you to really make your own game, from sculpting tools to artificial intelligence rules to world building. With a pretty big learning curve, you can dive in, and after a couple really well laid out tutorials, be well on your way towards crafting a character, making it move, giving it rules, and beginning to build your own game. Now that's only one half of Dreams. The other half is, of course, browsing all the incredible creations that other dreamers have made over the course of the time the product has been out. They call it the Dreamiverse, and their technical term for it is dream surfing. And I cannot describe the level of creativity that has gone in to what's already been created by the Dreams community. It always blows my mind to see what has been made by a group of people who have the imagination and the time and the dedication to learn the simple rules of Dreams and begin creating whole worlds for you to run around in totally free. Whenever you're feeling down, if you want to pick up a game or really an experience that's unlike anything you've ever seen before, Dreams from Media Molecule is well worth your time, because not only will you get to run around in the dreams of other creators with a little bit of time and a little bit of patience, you can be well on your way to creating dreams of your own.
Hey guys, this is Reem with Laughter Heals Gaming, and today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite games, Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will of Wisps. Two poetic names for two poetic games. Oh, that rhymes. Ooh, I still got it. But so one of the reasons I want to talk to you guys about Ori is it's been a very helpful game for me, especially during quarantine, because, well, for a lot of reasons. One, it is just such an escape from reality. From just like the story of Ori to like the stunning visuals, it just like completely takes you away from this like madness that we're living in and puts you into this like alternate world where there's also a lot of death and scary things, but in a different way. So this is the thing. Life as we know it has so much darkness, and there's a lot of despair and a lot of confusion and stuff, and I feel like that's reflected in Ori. But I think like kind of the point of the game and like the theme in it is that like even though you kind of been taken away from what's normal to you and put through these crazy weird circumstances and mazes that you have to figure out, there's still like heart behind everything, and there's still a light at the end of the tunnel, which I think is just kind of inspiring. And it's nice to be able to like escape, but also to be able to relate to what's going on in Ori's life, especially with like the magic and the sounds and the light and the characters. It's just like, it's a way to deal with the real world without like dealing with the real world. I also love that I can't die in the game. I don't have to wear a mask while I'm playing Ori because, you know, he gets reborn, which I don't think we do technically in real life. Overall, I really love the story. I love kind of like the underdog character that Ori is, and him trying, or him or her, he, she, whatever Ori is, just like in this world trying to find peace and put together all the crazy. Yeah, makes me happy. When skies are gray, you know I love. Okay, I'll stop. I don't have a lot of human interaction in quarantine, so forgive me if I'm weird, socially awkward. But you know what? That's what gaming is helpful for. So I hope you guys check out Ori, and I hope it helps you in the same way that it helped me. So stay safe, wear a mask, wash your hands. Goodbye.
People are looking for positivity in the world with all that's going on. People turn to watching movies, listening to music, playing with a pet, hanging out with friends, even though you're not supposed to right now. But there's one thing in particular that always puts me in a positive mindset: video games. One game that always brings me joy is Katamari Damacy. Katamari Damacy is weird. Like, really, really weird. You play as the Prince of the Cosmos, who is tasked by his father to repopulate the universe with planets. However, these aren't just normal planets, they are planets comprised of random junk from Earth. The gameplay is as weird as the premise. As Prince of the Cosmos, you are tasked to exploring different parts of the world and roll up objects, animals, trees, peoples, cars, and even entire cities to repopulate the galaxy. The more junk you collect, the bigger the ball gets, which allows you to collect larger objects. There are many aspects that go into making Katamari Damacy such a fun experience, from the blocky world design and purposely stiff animation, unique gameplay, lack of any real enemies, and the music. Oh my god, the music. All of these elements come together to make Katamari Damacy a unique, hilarious, and unforgettable gaming experience that will always bring a smile to your face. Thank you for watching LH Gaming. We hope you'll check out these games we recommended to you and just to help you lighten the mood. So remember, like, subscribe for more hilarious gaming content, and never forget, keep on gaming, keep on laughing.